Hi, hello you guys, my name is Elefv. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, as you can tell by the title of it, I'll be showing you my recent pickups from the month of October. I'm not really sure if I did one for September. To be fair, I've kind of been slacking on YouTube, but I got so many nice things this month, and especially now that we're still in the transitional period, there is so many things we need and so many things to talk about. So without further ado, let's get straight on with the video. Whew. It was a mistake wearing this hoodie for the video. I always end up sweating with all the lights hitting at me, but I wanted to wear it at least for the beginning of it because this is one of the items that I'll be talking about, and this is a hoodie from the collaboration between Sandro and Little Man and Little Misses. I don't know how you call it in English actually. It's called Mr. Man and Little Miss. In Greece we call them Mikrikiriki and Mikreskiries, which is, well, the exact same thing, but I used to love their comics while growing up. So when Sandro offered to give me some pieces from the new collaboration, I was so happy just because I grew up with these characters, and I got Mr. Happy, which is the exact opposite of me, but hopefully I'm gonna get some happiness while wearing this. All jokes apart, I really like this hoodie. It's really nicely crafted with the character not being a print, but being a completely different texture from the rest of the hoodie. And then also it just fits great, but also is super comfortable, which for me is usually one of the things that I look for when getting a hoodie, because I'm most likely going to wear it inside home as well as out. So I want to be as comfortable as I can when I'm at home, and this has been great. I've been wearing it a lot. You can probably even see marks. I tried to take them off before showing it to you guys because I've been wearing it pretty religiously the past week or so. And yeah, really nice piece. They have a lot of other stuff in the collection, but for me this was definitely my favorite. Overall, a really fun and really unexpected collection that brought some joy into my life and brought back a lot of childhood memories, which is the best years of your life. After being an adult couple of years, I do believe that. Okay, now next up I'm gonna show you one of my favorite pieces that I got this October, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen this being featured a little bit too much, and I'm talking about this denim jacket from River Island. This is actually from the River Island Studio collection, which is more of their upscale, if you want to call it, collection, where they focus a lot on good quality materials, different fits, and just very fun designs. I'm always looking forward to see what new pieces they bring for their studio collection every year, and this year they did not disappoint. I actually worked with them on Instagram for the launch, and I ended up getting my hands on many pieces from this collection, so expect a lot to be featured in this video because I'm literally obsessed with so many of their stuff. But if I had to choose one, I would probably go for this oversized denim jacket. I'm actually in between two because there's another jacket which I really love and I've been wearing a lot, but I just love the fit of this. It has such a boxy oversized fit, and if you know me guys, you know that I love wearing oversized fits, and this is perfect. I think the color of it also looks super luxurious. It literally feels like the Fenty jackets that she brought when she first launched like the phase one of her collection. You know how beautifully structured they were. It reminds me of that, but like the price of it is such a steal. I've been wearing it consistently, and I ended up sizing up to a size medium just so I'm able to wear it more into the fall, but also if I can, hopefully wear it during the winter with a knit underneath as well. So I want it to be roomy, to be able to really just layer it up, play around, and be able to utilize it as much as I can this winter, just because I am really obsessed with these. I feel like it's one of those pieces that I'll be bringing back every year to my wardrobe just because it is so classic, but also it looks really expensive in my opinion. Okay, now next up, there's so many pieces to go through today. I usually show you guys like 5 to 6 items, but this time I just couldn't choose what I wanted to show you. So like my whole living room is filled with items on the floor, but I think I'm gonna go for another River Island studio piece. Again, you may have seen me wear this on my Instagram a couple of times, but I absolutely love the fit of this. I love that River Island went this year and got so many nice oversized fits. I feel like from when I first moved in, the majority of like high street retailers were doing skinny jeans, skinny like jackets, skinny everything, and I just couldn't really wear anything because I have pretty large thighs and just pretty big proportions overall as a body type. So it's nice to be able now to buy and try on the things that I see online and I see in stores, and they fit me really nicely. And one of the items that I instantly wanted to try and have in my wardrobe while going through the River Island Studio lookbook was this oversized white fluffy knit. I love anything grand and attention seeking for the winter, not just because it looks great, but also it means that it's going to be warm. And let me tell you, this is really warm. It reminds me a lot of the Sandro knit that I showed you guys a couple of years ago, which I really loved. It was a white one. I'm gonna try to put a picture if I find it. You guys love that knit so much, and so did I, but I understand Sandro is a little bit more upscale and not everybody is willing to spend a couple of £100 on a knit. So if that's the case for you, like, River Island really did a great copycat for this year. I don't think it's actually still available. I think there were some issues like delays, lorries, you know the thing if you're living in the UK, but it's still a great piece to look for this season. I will definitely keep you updated when it hits the market, as so many of you have already asked me why haven't I posted a swipe up link for this. It's because it doesn't technically still exist. I just have a sample. If I find any alternatives, I'll make sure to link them in the description below, along with everything else that I mentioned in this video. Okay, now moving on, I think I'm gonna go into something a little bit spicier. I feel like we've had our moment with more staple pieces for autumn winter, but I know you guys are looking for something a little bit more out there based on what you always ask me on Instagram and the items you're asking me for. You like it a little bit spicier, and I appreciate that because I am also like this. I feel like I've been experimenting a lot with different fashion styles the past couple of months, and one of them has been leather. I've been really liking leather recently. I featured a lot of leather looks into my account. I think it started off with the Prada nylon shirt that I got, and then it just kind of progressively got a little bit kinkier, and I love some of the Asos stuff that they've been doing recently, particularly these Asos leather trousers. I'm pretty sure they're not real leather, they're probably faux leather based on the price tag and how it feels, but I personally prefer them because, first of all, they're a lot more easier to walk around. I don't get sweaty wearing these, whereas with other stuff that I have, for instance my vinyl trousers from GmbH, a couple of other things that I've tried the past couple of months, these to me are the most comfortable to wear, which is really important because, well, going out in London you'll probably be wearing this at least 2 to 3 hours. And then also another thing that really is important to me is that these are a little bit more wide leg. I feel like the majority of leather type trousers that I've been seeing up until now were more tight fitting, more body tight, and I appreciate having a little bit more room just because I have pretty big thighs, as I mentioned many times now. So these are perfect for my body type. I feel very comfortable wearing them. I don't feel like it's squeezing anything, and I personally think they are quite flattering. I've been loving wearing them with my black Bottega Veneta boots and then my Prada shirt or any other kind of leather jacket. I actually have one which I'm gonna show you later. They just create such killer looks. I feel like also it's such a good time to be experimenting with leather at the moment, just because it is getting a little bit colder now. I think at any other time of the year I'll be sweating way too much for these trousers, but now it's kind of perfect. So since we are in the subject of leather, I'm gonna show you another leather piece that I ended up picking this month, and this is also from the River Island Studio collection, and I am talking about this leather western jacket. Now this is also an item that I've been wearing a lot the past couple of weeks. I really think that River Island Studio collection just really killed it this time. I'm absolutely obsessed with this jacket. Earlier, when I couldn't decide which one was my favorite item from these recent pickups, I was in between the denim jacket, and this is a clear second. It may even be a tie in my opinion, just because this is also something that I've been wearing a lot. I think there's so many ways that you can style it depending how confident you are and how spicy you want to get it. So either you can pair it up with leather trousers like I do sometimes, but then also with just a pair of jeans and a white t-shirt, it looks great. And for somebody who's not very adventurous, it's a great starting point if you want to incorporate leather into your wardrobe, and I feel like you really should, because it is definitely a trend that it's here to stay. To be fair, leather isn't a trend, it's actually a staple that every man should have in his wardrobe. I'm personally not a fan of the big tight leather jackets that were quite popular on Instagram a couple of years ago. I think this is more up my alley just because it's more oversized, it is more casual, and just overall it is more me and my style. This one in particular is a little bit more expensive than the previous items that I showed you, just because it is real leather. I'm not really sure if they still stock it, but I'll make sure to leave some alternatives for you in the description below. I know Asos did it with faux leather again, and it was substantially cheaper. So you decide how much you want to spend on it. If you feel like that this is something that you'll be wearing a lot, obviously go for the higher price and for the better quality. But if it's more like something you want to trial out, then probably go for the cheaper option first. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna show you some more wintry things because, well, I feel like it's fast approaching. Literally every week the temperature is dropping even more. I think we're about 8 degrees now in London, and I'm actually gonna show you a full look from Ted Baker that I wore at the beginning of the month, and I cannot wait to wear it again, possibly a little bit further into the winter, but I wanted to show it to you guys now since I got it, well, in October. And I'm talking about this beautiful gray knit. As I've mentioned earlier, I love heavy knits, and this is such a beautiful design, very wintry, very Christmas feels actually, especially with the turtleneck that it has. I love having it all the way up, covering my neck, going all the way even up to my chin. It is such a beautiful, classic, timeless design, and I've also been pairing it a lot with this scarf. Which is the exact same color and the exact same pattern. They had it styled like this on the website, and when I saw it, I found it very, very cool, and that's how I actually wore it on my photos. Looked really, really beautiful, and I cannot wait to wear this again when the weather gets a little bit colder. But as I said, this was a full look, and probably, even though I hyped up a lot the sweater, my favorite piece from the whole look that I wore is the trousers, because you guys know how much I love trousers. You know how excited I get when I find trousers that fit me nicely and that complement my body. Trust me, it is such a struggle finding good fitting trousers. That's why when I find the right one, you probably see me wear that a lot. But I got these as part of the look, and oh my god, they fit so perfectly. They are also made out of wool, so they are perfect for winter. But the best part is that they are tapered and also wide leg. So not only are they short, so I don't have to give them for tailoring, but also the wide leg is just perfect for my body type. It is so nice to see those fits getting the recognition that they deserve and getting picked up by more heritage brands. I would have never thought that Ted Baker would be doing more wider taper fits, but I am so happy that they do, because I can now finally start investing into my wardrobe and getting pieces that I know that I love, I know that they suit me, I know that I feel confident in, and I can finally spend that extra money to know that they are pieces that are going to last me. So really happy that I found these trousers. They are perfect, they are more smart, which I feel like we are lacking when you're buying stuff from Asos or other high street retailers. So these are definitely a pair of trousers that I'll be wearing a lot for the foreseeable future, for many years now. I think I'm actually calling this now that this will be a staple in my wardrobe for many years to come. And last but not least, I have another River Island jacket to show you. I feel like at this rate it should just be called River Island Studio Haul, but what can I do? I really liked so many of their pieces, and I wanted to show it to you guys. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you have already seen me feature this many times, but this is a crew Western jacket. Love the color of this. It's more of like a warm white. It goes very well with my white looks or like my white jeans whenever I wear them. Similar fit to the previous jackets that I saw you, so we're talking a more of an oversized boxer fit. I sized up to a size medium just because I wanted to be able again to wear it for a longer period of time and to be able to layer it up with knits. So I need to have that space in there. I actually don't think I own anything white or light when it comes to outerwear, so this is my first jacket that I own, first and only, and I've been really loving it, pairing it up with a lot of different things. I'm gonna show you actually my favorite look that I created with this jacket and the Fendi mini baguette bag, which I reviewed a couple of weeks ago on my channel. And yeah, a really nice jacket. I love all the detailing that it has. A really nice transitional jacket for this season, and I feel like the majority of people who wear white during autumn time usually wear it in the form of a white denim jacket. For me, this is a nice way to separate yourself from the rest, and also it just feels a little bit more smart casual. So in my opinion, there's a lot more ways that you can wear this. And that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, as it really does help me grow. Let me know which one's your favorite item from this haul. I'm really curious to see what kind of your style is, as there was a bit of a mixture today, so definitely do let me know what would you wear out of all of these. For more daily fashion and to see how I'm planning on styling what I just showed you, make sure to follow my Instagram, which I'll have in the description below. I post it twice a day and there is a lot of art inspiration for you guys. If there's anything else that you'd like to see in this channel, feel free to drop me a down message below. I love listening to you guys' feedback. But till I see you again, I hope you're being safe, and bye bye.